Lie on your back with your knees bent in supported rest position. Take some slow, steady inhales. You have a fast-paced circuit flow where you'll be spending 30 seconds per movement with a minute at the end to flow from movement to movement. The goal at the end of the practice is to return to this spot lying on your back and return your breathing to this slow, steady pace as quickly as possible. Start your first movement by lifting your hips and reaching a hand over and across to tap the floor on the other side of your body. Rotate through to the other side, lifting and lowering your hips each time you move. Make these movements steady so you lift your hips and lower them at the same pace. You have a few more seconds to round out the 30-second circuit, and then you'll move into a transition up to seated. Drop your knees to one side, rock to your elbow, and press up to a side sit position. Sit all the way on both hips before rocking back down on your side, through your back, up to the other side, and to both hips. Maintain steady breathing throughout all of your movement transitions. Take one more rock up to your side sit, and then stand up tall on both knees, come through a kneeling position, and open to a side sit on the other side. You can take your transitions through tall kneeling or through lower kneeling. Move pretty quickly through these transitions, so keep your torso stable and stacked over your hips and your knees as you move from seated through kneeling to seated on the other side. Take this last one through side sit, and then stand up on your knees, step forward, and reach. Return to your side sit and stay on this side as you move through seated and stepping forward to reach. You're halfway through your 30 seconds, so switch to the other side. Again, the goal is to maintain a quick but consistent pace through these. Come to your kneeling position now and take kneeling step outs to stand. Sit your hips back to your heels, stand up on your knees, reach a foot forward, and then stand up. Alternate sides for the 30 seconds, or you can switch to the other side if you've been using the same foot each time. Finish up one last get up, and then transition to a crawling position. Either from your knees or from standing, come to a foot hand or knee hand crawl. Just take a few steps forward and a few steps backward. And if you'd like to start moving around your space by taking some lateral crawling steps, moving yourself in different planes, that's a fun option. Keep your breathing even as you move quickly here. Now transition to kick throughs. Kick through and come back through your crawl to switch to the other side, kick through. You can also add a kick back to your transitions if you'd like. Each time, come back through your crawl position, do a little hop transition or step to your next kick through. This will be the last movement that we have before you have a minute to string any of those together in any combination you want. So you can rock back down to the ground and begin where we started, or you can take this in any direction you want. You have 6 different movements to choose from. You do not have to go in the order we went in. You can switch the order. You can also add in different movements if that's what comes up. It doesn't have to be precise or exact. If your body ends up making a different shape or doing something totally different, then that is how you're moving today. You're now halfway through your minute free flow. Continue moving quickly so that you can return to that breathing drill that I mentioned at the beginning to see how soon you can return to a normal pace of breath. A good transition to lying down at this point is one of those kick through transitions. So get to a place where you can make that, sit your hips to the ground, and return to your supported rest position and begin breathing diaphragmatically, which is just to say that you're putting a focus on filling your whole torso space with air. Your belly, your side ribs, your back, your chest. Slow your breathing even more now as you draw air down into your pelvic bowl. Relax your shoulders and all the muscles in your neck and through your face. And stay here as long as you need to return your breathing to normal.